pull the camera out.
Why are you getting out of your laptop bag?
She knows.
Get back in your bag, dog.
She hopped in there all by herself.
She said, but Daddy's ready to work then.
Oh, she has to go to the restroom. Look at her. Or she's hungry now that we had cookies.
She didn't get a cookie.
So let's just back up and talk about big picture, how we ended up here. Alright, so this is Eleuthera Island, and we're trying to head on the south side of Exuma. These are Exuma Islands. This is Stocking Island down here, Long Island, Georgetown. But today we left Hatchet Bay, which is up here, and we were aiming down for this channel, which is about 36 nautical miles once you take that tack into consideration. But the wind angle just would not cooperate with us. We thought we had enough wind, east wind blowing out here from the Atlantic. We thought it was a northeast, but it was more easterly as predicted. And you can see our heading should have been about 155, 160. With a northeast wind of 90 degrees, we should have had 70 degrees to play with. Subtract 20 for the apparent wind. That's 50 degrees we should have been able to sail, but we couldn't get any more than about 35. So we're close hauling it. The wind was shifted more than expected, and we didn't want to close haul 22, 24 knots of wind through the night, because once you leave here, this bottom side of Eleuthera, you're doing the same wind angle down to Georgetown. So that's why we aborted that plan, and in the middle of it we turned somewhere around here and tacked a few times, about 10 miles over here to Governor's Harbour. Beautiful. First of all, beautiful anchorage. I love it. So we read a lot of negative reviews about the anchorage. What do you think?
We have not had any problems with the anchorage. We dropped the hook. It said the first time we backed down on 2200 RPMs, and it was fantastic. Matt did see what he thinks is some type of cable or something in the water. So I guess just, use caution. Find the sandy spot. But yeah, there were a lot of negative reviews, and we've talked to some other cruisers and they didn't like the anchorage for whatever reason that they didn't like it, but I love it here. I think it's so beautiful. The anchorage is beautiful. The people are so friendly. We took Mocha up to the beach because she's been stuck on the boat for 2 weeks, and
Hey. What are you doing?
She's got sand in her throat, I guess. Anyway, she loved the beach. She was running around. Matt got to talk with some of the locals, and yeah, they're saying it's even more beautiful than what we can see on this side. So I wish we had more time to stay, but we don't. So
yeah, so tomorrow the wind should be pretty good norther, and that's going to push us. We're going to go due south to Rock Sound. Let me show you that on the map. Alright, so here we are at Governor's Harbour, and we want to go south. It's about 20 nautical miles all the way to this harbor, and this is called Rock Sound. And so this is going to be cool. They got a nice town. Puts us closer to the end of Eleuthera, so when the weather changes we can pop out and do our thing. Let's look at the wind real quick. Okay, so here's the winds. We've got two models. This is the UCMO model and this is the GFS model. Two different wind models. But essentially what they're showing us is for our location, which is from here down to Rock Sound. That's what we're doing tomorrow. We should see wind coming from the east. And this is showing 67, 70 degrees from the east. So that's a little above 90 degrees. So it's right around here. We're going south. What's going to happen is the apparent wind's going to move forward. We're going south. What's going to happen is the apparent wind's going to move forward, and we should be somewhere on a beam reach tomorrow. This is mid-teens, and this is Sunday. Pretty much is going to stay that way all day. A little lighter in the morning, a little heavier in the afternoon, and you got this norther blowing in. Now, That should be a good wind for tomorrow. Let me show you a little problem. You see this ridge here? This is where the prevailing winds are meeting this norther coming off of the North American continent. So what are you hoping to experience in Rock Sound?
I don't know. I just really enjoy going to all the different little Bohemian settlements and towns and just kind of seeing how each of them are alike and different and getting to meet the people. I feel like there's just so many sweet people here and it's just been so enjoyable.
Cool. Well, let's watch some Netflix and hit the haystack. What do you say?
Yeah. We're going to get up and sail tomorrow. I need to probably go to bed.
Look, someone's already ready for bed. Look at this.
I know. Getting it tonight.
Hey, why are you scratching my couch? Mocha. Hey, Olivia, poke that dog. Mocha, what's she doing?
Serenading to sinking moons. Oh, I've been so blind as our love was slowly turning blue. My blood grew red. No, I can't believe that thing is true.